Well, we all hear about COVID grants. Grants are given away and money for personal problems, and everybody's in debt and they can't pay bills. So they look for all these grants because they hear about them all the time. Well, here's what the normal person will do looking for grants. You go to Google, right? And you put in COVID grants. Okay. Here's what you get. 1,590, 000, 000, that's 1.5 billion websites. What the hell are you gonna do with that? Plus, these grants come and go. Remember, I don't know if you look, you say, "Oh yeah, here so and so has a grant." Oh, it's not there anymore. It's gone. We do something. That's the problem with the COVID grants, man. They're of a certain. It's not like Social Security. You're eligible for Social Security as long as people keep showing up at the door that are eligible, they are going to get the money. But COVID grants, it's a set, the Congress passes, okay, we got $25 billion. And then that's it, baby, when that's gone. So if you're not there early, and often sometimes, you're not going to get it. So what do? I can't do $1.5 million. Okay, here's the secret. The secret is forget Google. Now, this is what I do for members of Let's Go Help, and I hope they don't get angry at me because I'm going to give away the farm here today. And this is what I send members a list of phone numbers to call where they live, because most of these things are managed, even if it's federal money, it's local offices, that hand out the money and where you apply to. Okay, where to go? Okay, now what happens is, particularly for personal grants, there's just a certain amount of places. So I have reports for every state that I send them. And so a member calls up, I want to know about how to, get personal grants for Pennsylvania. Okay, I send them this report. Now, this report has all the programs where the programs are. So really, there's like 7 offices in Pennsylvania that will be responsible for this. So maybe 1, it may be 5, it may be 3, maybe 2, maybe none. But all you have to do is make 7 phone calls. And see, that's another thing. I'm trying to get people to use this, because if you go on the internet, man, this stuff comes and goes so quickly, they can't even keep up on the internet. But you talk to a human who knows this stuff. What will be on the internet tomorrow? That's what you want to know. And if they don't have it, then who else has it? That's the key now. I mean, this is how you have to live in the information society. The internet is good, but you have to know when to use it, when to hold them, when to fold them. Right? There's an old, country and western song or something like that on. So that's why I want everybody out there, to go to the description, download this report. Now, this report has every state in it. And all you have to do is, for every state, it tells you how to use this. So you don't have to give me any money at all. Please download this. Actually, you could use it for business too. So it shows you where in your state you could get the government grants for COVID problems, expenses, personal money, rent, mortgages, food, housing, all the stuff that we need to live, and where this money is going and how to apply for it. That's why the phone becomes more important in your research. Google is good, but what the hell are you going to do with 1.5 billion websites? See, and those websites are people selling you something. These websites that I'm showing you, they don't sell you anything. So they can't give Google money. So Google won't show you these. Oh, they're in there, but you got to go through 1.5 billion. Count them, billion. That's like Carl Sagan when I was a kid. Even like billions and billions of stars. And I think he probably coined the word billion back then. When I was a child, that was like 137 years ago, I think. But that's important. Let me help you. And I've done. You got one idiot like me that puts it all together. I got nothing better to do in life. What the hell at my age? So I put it together, and members are so nice that they join and keep me to pay my rent and mortgage, so I don't have to apply. But I want you to, if you need the money, and it's there. We live in a society where we give out these programs, and it's too bad that none of these offices have money to advertise, so they can't go to Google and say, "Hey, I want to advertise." So they can't. So what you're going to get on Google is people are going to get money to give you money. Who are they? Banks. And so it's not this. So go to the description, and in the description, you'll see the link. Just download that report. You'll have it for every state, and start getting on the phone. If you can't get on the phone, fine. Use email, use website, use whatever. But your objective is to see how many you could get on the phone. And if they can't help you, they say what? Like I just got a note from a member who said they made one phone call to what's called a Career One Stop, and we have them in here. And that Career One Stop, that one phone call, gave them a list of every single grant and loan available in their area. See, that's the kind of help you can get. How are you going to find that on Google? Man, you're not going to live long enough. Well, maybe you will. You're younger than I am. But I know I don't have time to go 1.5 billion websites. So get out of the billionaire club. Get down to the phone club, okay? That's the way around the internet today, is use that sucker. Unless you know exactly, somebody tells you, oh yeah, you got to go to the Association of Nonprofit Giveaways or something like that, .org. See, that's another thing. You only go to .org or .com because they're the people don't need money to give you something. The .coms need money to give you something. So that's another trick. Use the system. Don't let it use you.